Hello again, Struckpop. Welcome back to another stream of mine in Torchlight 3. Today I will be, doing kind of what I was doing last night. Farming for spectacles and for gold coins. So, yeah, I've been a little busy today, very busy today, making a video for Outriders. An upcoming game from Square Enix, when people can fly. Shooter Wooter, that's coming on the 1st of April, and there's gonna be a demo this month on the 25th of February. So I decided to just make that video today for those who are wondering whether maybe there's some fun classes in the game to play. Now I'm gonna go back to the hero I was playing yesterday, keep trying to get some more gold and spectacles. It will be a short stream, like an hour, maybe a little bit more than an hour, but let's say an hour. Because yeah, I'm pretty late with the stream. I didn't expect it would take me so long to make that video today, but there were just so many things I wanted to do, to cut, to edit. And I'm actually gonna make a text version of the video uploaded today. It's almost ready, I just didn't have time to upload it, but I'm gonna do it tomorrow or later tonight. And tomorrow I should be doing the Bane video. Hopefully I managed to get enough spectacles today. Thankfully I've got some spectacles I haven't collected from contracts, which would be my just in case spectacles. But yeah, let's try and get as many as we can today. I'm gonna start by buying spectacles with all the gold I've got farmed up. Maybe, yeah, let's not buy the spectacles right now, because I don't want to go through extra loading screens. I'm just gonna dive in straight to farming.
Your pet is back.
Dividing, that should do the trick. That should be a lot of gold coins and hopefully a lot of drops. Come on. I know you want to load up. Let's see if the patch from yesterday actually did something to me in regards to loading, delays and these things. Yeah, I still have the delays at the start of the map. See, I'm not even seeing the damage numbers the first few seconds of the map. So yeah, that patch didn't resolve my problems with the delay. Well, there's always the next patch, and hoping that it will finally resolve the delay issues. I mean, they really need to sort out whatever's happening with the netcode to cause such delays. I've not seen such delays on any other game I've played. That's online only. Even games that I've played on like Asian servers that are very far from me and with very high ping, I've not seen such delays even then. So American, Asian servers, me being in Europe, I've not seen such delays as in this game. The thing is, it's just normally in the beginning of the map when it loads, and every now and then when there are just too many things happening on screen. But when it's too many things happening on screen, it's just video lag. Where at the beginning of the map, it's definitely server lag when I'm not seeing damage numbers. And where, for example, I load into my fort and I can't use my, what's its name, my share stash and my wardrobes and the enchanting counter properly before it unlocks. Yeah, let's see how many spectacles I can get today within this 1 hour. Okay, good. So many spawns, so many. It's like an endless stream of enemies.
Your pack is full.
Definitely don't need those.
You can't pass that. You can't do that.
Okay, now
Here.
let's keep going forward.
You can't pass that spell here.
And boom.
You can't pass that here. You can't use that skill.
Okay.
That spell cannot be cast.
Let's keep going. Where's the key? I mean the key holder, the jailer.
Can't do that here. You can't use that skill.
Well, that's not the jailer, but still unique enemy suddenly appearing out of nowhere. A wild goblin raider appearing. See, I think I just missed him with tracking strike. This time I didn't. Very barely did any damage.
You can't use that skill.
This time I didn't hit.
You can't cast it.
I really need to make a ticketing note as a suggestion to make tracking strike full 360. It's silly for such a skill to miss in close range.
You can't cast that. You can't cast that spell here.
Oh, the pet is full. Alright, go sell.
You can't do that. That spell can't be cast. You can't cast that here.
Come on, come on.
That spell cannot be cast.
Alright, what's the drop? Kind of bet. At least I'm getting a ton of junk items that I can sell for gold coins.
Cast that spell here.
And I'm also getting a lot of gold coins. They silenced my cyclone mode just when I was about to use it. And again, it's kind of silenced. Alright.
That spell can't be crossed.
Come on, come on.
Can't use that skill.
Come on, come on. I've positioned my mic a little different today, and like I'm testing a new mic placement. So I'm just a moment. I'm trying to find the best place to keep it so it's not in the way of my hands or my keyboard. I think that should be a little better. Like that maybe. Okay, I'm gonna figure it out later tonight. I'm trying to make sure the mic is not in front of me. And AD UK asked me to hydrate and to give Sky a petting. I will. Let's drink some tea, and I'm gonna give Sky a petting after this fight. He's actually pretty close by. He may not be next to me, but he's here. Alright, there we go. Gave him a little petting. He was just about to go sleep, so it was right on time. And welcome back, Eddie. Welcome back. Oh, I've missed the cow drone. I was wondering what I was missing. It's somewhere here. Please don't tell me I need to go all the way up. I probably need to.
You can't cast that spell here.
It's not here. Oh, where could it be? Like, there's a cauldron. There's a cauldron. I'm pretty sure I saw it somewhere. Maybe it's that way. Yeah. But yeah, as I was talking about Outriders earlier, it seems like it really can be either a hit or miss. They haven't revealed much about the endgame, and we know that they have a kind of a boring system, like Torment levels in Yabu or Mayhem levels in Borderlands, and that system has like 16 or 14 or whatever, a huge number of different difficulties. Not a fan of that, and that's one of the things I definitely don't like about Outriders, and that might make me not want to play the game, but I'm still gonna be positive about it, and hopefully when the demo is out, I can know more about this system. Because I don't like such systems. I don't like systems like Chaosbane's Chaos levels, like Diablo's Torment levels, like Borderlands Mayhem levels. When it's overdone, when there's like 2, 3, 4 difficulties, I like it, but when you keep unnecessarily adding too many difficulties, it ends up becoming a boring system where in the end the developers get tempted to constantly increase those levels and constantly add new power creep connected to those levels. So hopefully that doesn't happen to Outriders. Hopefully. Yeah, this is a dangerous system. It's very easy to fall into the temptation to keep adding more and more of those. The same way Diablo 3 has been doing, constantly adding new torment levels. Which is pointless, it's just pushing the number.
Your path
It's
has been
not
turned.
anything new, it's just more of the old one. Same old, same old. But maybe they've handled it in some way. Until I know more details about how Outriders has done their torment system, their extra difficulty system, I'm gonna have to wait and see. And as I was talking about my microphone, I'm trying positions where the microphone is not directly in front of me, so that I can avoid the plosives going into the mic. So it's over here now. Can you even see it? I don't think you can see it. Or maybe you can. This thing here, that's the mic. I've just noticed that while recording today there were a little too many plosives, so I decided to just position the mic sideways.
You can't use that skill. That spell cannot be cast.
Wow, he's barely taking damage. I guess I just missed with some of my tracking strikes. I most likely have missed. What about the face breaker? For a basic attack build, this might be okay, but it's not really. Because it's a mace and it's bleeding. If it was a sword and bleeding, or if it was a mace and shock, it would have been nice for some basic attack builds. Such a shame to finally get something with a socket, but to be kind of very bad. Off it goes to the store, an extra 100 gold coins. Maybe I should just turn it into essence. You never know what they're doing with the essence. I definitely hope this quality of life they're referring for the next update is referring to some sort of itemization quality of life, like affix rerolling. So let's stop selling. I've been selling a lot of legendary gear recently because it's useless to me. But let's start turning it into essences so I can maybe collect like 1,000. You never know when I'm gonna need it. And Angered Ancestors is where I stop pushing. And I stick to Netherwell and Stormbringer maps. Dividing and monster kill, but with spiders. Well, let's do it though. Let's do it. I hope it starts dropping some more spectacles so I can make that Bane video tomorrow. Think, what was it yesterday when I was calculating how many spectacles I need? Was it 40 or 35? I need 10 to respec my asthma and put it into another active skill, like for example Venomous Maw. Then 10 to respec those 10 points and put them into the other active skill, like the Big Spider. Then another 10 to put them into the Poison Nova. So one to remove, so 1 10 points to get one skill, 10 points to get the second, 10 points to get the third skill. Then another 10 or 15 points. So yeah, I think 45 respectacles is all I need to make that video
You can't do that.
about the Bane. And I think I've got like 22-3 in my storage. So I'm pretty far from that number. Well, I expected to have more time to play today, but yeah, this Outriders video took much longer than I expected.
That here. That spell can't be cast. You can't do that. You can't do that.
If only there was a very good meta way to farm gold coins. Like a map that doesn't drop items, just gold. Oh boy, that would be my favorite map to farm.
You can't cast that.
0 item drops, only gold drops. So every item drops the gold worth of the item. So if it were to drop a green item, just straight up drop me 30 gold coins instead. That would be my preferred map. It would be kind of overpowered. It would be amazing as well. There we go.
You can't cast that.
Oh wait, there's some here. Spiderweb 1, Spiderweb 2, and number 3 needs to be nearby. Probably this way.
You can't cast that spell. That spell can't be cast. You can't cast that spell here. You can't cast that here.
Okay. Better go sell again. I'm not even gonna touch the white items.
You can't cast that. Your pet is returned.
What's over here? come on.
You can't do that. You can't do that. You can't use that. You can't carry anymore.
I'll just go all the way to the end here. This map I want to clear fully. Hope I can clear every single spawn here. Oh, this is the third web. Good to know that it's here. Not gonna enter the portal though. Not yet. We've got a lot more gold to get. Give me the Mua. Where's the Mua?
You can't catch that. You can't cast that spell here.
Wait, what's this? Okay. I think we've almost cleared the full map. Like, if there's anything left, it's probably not gonna be worth my time. Like, just see 2-3 monsters.
You can't cast that.
Let's go. How many thousand gold coins did I get? I think I got like 2000 in this map, excluding whatever I'm gonna sell at the end.
You can't do that.
That's like one spectacle worth of wood, I guess. Roughly. Maybe I should do an Acrid Plains map. Oh, that map yesterday that gave me 4 legendaries. Oh boy, that was such a nice map. Definitely a very long map, but 4 legendaries was worth it. I think it took like 20 something minutes to finish that map, but it was the final of the day and definitely dropped good stuff in the end. In fact, it didn't drop much at the beginning of the map, and suddenly at the end of the map it dropped a lot. I want more maps like that one.
Step right up, contestant. Oh, are you sure?
Your pet has arrived.
Okay, let's look at the Netherwell instead of Stormbringer.
That now.
For this build, Stormbringer can be a bit annoying.
Just finished tightening up the graphics on that level.
Oh, dividing gear, Waki goblins. Oh, doesn't get any better than this one, does it? Let's finish my tea. Now I'm switching to water, because I ran out of tea. I'm gonna give Sky a little petting, because he's just shifting. He was shifting from sleeping in a Sphinx pose to sleeping sideways. I was like, okay, let's give him a petting. Alright, let's see. Let's go the other way first. Wait, did I just... Oh yeah, the potion knocked them away. I just saw the push-pull and I'm like, what? I'm not playing a Realm Master, why is there a push-pull? But then I realized there's the potion pushing them after the pull. Let's send the pet away. Come on. Boom. Boom. What's over here? Some more that I've missed somehow. I don't remember those being there when I came down here. Then look at how much gold, not gold, how much wood is on the ground. Obviously junk wood, but hey, that's gold coins. I'm gonna send the pet again and wrap up this map after clearing it. So I'm gonna go all the way to the end and then return and kill whatever has spawned. Let's clear all the spawns we can first. I hope that's all the spawns cleared. Oh no, there's some here. Kind of hard to see on the floor. Oh, the pet will be busy. I wanna do this. teleporting.
You can't cast that.
I think it's time to send the pet again. Let's loot.
Your pack is too heavy. You can't do that.
Oh, come on. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna try and trigger some more spawns and come back to those later. Here we go. Oh, that's a lot of stuff. Did I pass the 20k mark? 21. Oh, almost 22k.
You are overburdened.
I've got enough for like 10 spectacles almost in gold for like 39 minutes or so, which is not bad. Although I started at 12 or 13,000, so I've like gotten 10,000, so not that much. Still five respectacle or 4 respectacle were the farm for like 40 minutes. Isn't bad at all. And did I get any respectacle drops? 1. Okay, that's
Cast
not
that
bad.
spell here.
This is actually a pretty good one. A very good one. This thing. Because you can add 1 more FAT, but this is only if you need damage from the cannon. I'm thinking of saving it. You never know. I'm gonna go and put it in some sort of a storage from the fort storage. May not be legendary, but damn. It can become very strong on some flaming destroyer burning builds. Cannon based builds. It's not loading. off to the forged storage. Let's take it's hard to say which one hasn't, which one doesn't have a cannon. I'm pretty sure one of those had a cannon. Okay, it's this one, and the other one. Okay, then let's put it here. Which reminds me, this servo blade. I'm pretty sure I took it from this one. Might as well put it back there. Oh, I realized that I had a socket. Wait, where did it go? Never mind, it must have been something wrong. I saw some item without a socket. I was like, oh yeah, let's put something there. Okay, we've got some more time to farm. Let's keep going.
Couldn't get enough of old Fazir, eh? Sweet, I just finished tightening up the graphics on that level. That doesn't sound so tough.
I can't say I'm a fan of the maps they gave me here.
Say that now.
Maybe let's do a quick boss run.
That makes me strangely hungry. Oh, ho, ho, ho. What will it be?
I think doing boss maps might be a very good way to farm spectacles. If I'm just repeating those. It's a lot of loading times per combat, per battle. If the loading was close to the loading on offline mode, it would be amazing to just run some boss matches. Man, it's delaying so much. The first few seconds of every fight, and I can't even use my skills properly as a result of the delay. Look at how it teleported me from here to there. And you can says I'm having hot chocolate with spiced pineapple rum. Oh, that's interesting. I've got some leftover hot chocolate from around the Christmas holidays. That's kind of... It's not the best taste. It's salted caramel. So it's a little salty, but it's hard to feel the saltiness. It's too sweet to even feel the saltiness. At least I can barely feel it. But it is that type. And I normally, with my breakfast, because I have some cereal breakfast, I just warm the milk, then put the hot chocolate inside, and then I put the cereal. That's kind of how I do it. So it's very hard to find good muesli cereal that's not, in my country, that's not either full of too much sugar or isn't full of too much oats. In the UK, in the UK Lidl, there was the best muesli mix I've seen, with so many fruits and nuts that there were barely oats in it. It was I wish we had it in our Lidl here in my country. Unfortunately, we don't. But it was nice. It had Brazil nuts, it had almonds, it had dates, prunes. Maybe not prunes, but what was that other one? Not the dates, but the dried grape raisins. It had mangoes, pineapples, coconuts, all sorts of different dried fruit and stuff like that. It was amazing. I used to laugh when I used to live in the UK eating that for breakfast with fresh or with fresh milk or with yogurt. It was fine either way. Look at all the recipe designs. But this type of hot chocolate you're having, the one with spiced pineapple rum, what does it mean, spiced pineapple rum? Like spiced, what does the spice stand for? Does it mean it has things like cinnamon? Or it has things like chili? Like, what type of spice? Because I've never heard of something like that, like what types of spices. I'm assuming it probably has something like something that's not gonna be bad for the taste of the rum and the hot chocolate. So most likely it has things like cinnamon and all those other spices that fit into coffee and hot chocolate and stuff like that.
You can't use that skill.
Spiced rum is the brand name. Oh, I don't even know this. But okay. Spiced rum. So that's a brand name for rum. It's from Audi. Okay. Interesting. Wow, did you see how many dropped? Oh, it's showering me with jars of teeth. By the way, Eddie UK, are you excited about Outriders, or are you like me, kind of waiting to see what it's gonna be about during the demo this month? But I think it's a very risky purchase to pre-order with the track record of what happened with Marvel Heroes. But it's not gonna have any monetization other than buy to play and DLCs. So that's a good thing, but again, the end game, I'm very worried about what the end game will be. You haven't heard of it, really? It's a water shooter. It's kind of like Borderlands and Destiny. And there's gonna be a free demo. Everyone will be able to try the free demo on the 25th of February. I made a video today about the 4 classes. So on my YouTube channel, if you wanna watch it, there's that YouTube video. But the developers have their own videos, 4 separate videos, each video 10 minutes. My video is like 20 something minutes for all 4 classes, instead of having to watch 4 separate ones for each class. But theirs is a little bit more in depth than mine. I had to remove something so I can fit into a reasonable amount of time. But I definitely suggest watching either the official dev videos about the classes, or if you don't want to watch those, you can watch mine. But yeah, there's a lot of good things in the game, such as the itemization seems to be nice. and it seems to provide some build diversity. And then there's free respect. I always respect developers who give me free respects. So that's a great thing for me, for people who love making builds and tinkering and synergizing and messing around, and making mistakes and testing those weird, not obvious synergies alongside the not so weird and obvious synergies. So I definitely gotta give them credit. People can fight the developers who made Outriders. Gotta give them credit for the full respects. Digo says super chat 20 CHF. Thank you very much, Digo, for the content. I will keep it up, and I really appreciate it. Right in the feels. Right in the fields. I'm gonna go and check the super chat myself because it doesn't show up on my stream. I just need to make sure there's nothing attacking me. Well, they don't stop coming, do they? Right, let me check that super chat sticker. And thank you very much, Digo. Really appreciate that. Glad you enjoyed the content. And how have you been? Welcome back, by the way. If you're wondering, by the way, guys, why I'm not picking the quest items, if I pick them up, it's gonna spawn a portal, and I wanna clear the full map and then spawn the portal, so I don't have to walk all the way to the portal from wherever I end up at the end of the map when I'm done clearing everything. Wow, this one, it's not taking damage. I need to make sure I'm positioned in a way where it's gonna take damage from my... what's its name? From my fracking strike. But yeah, I think Outriders is a game many of us who want to play a new Wooter might enjoy. If you want a Wooter shooter, like something that's not your fantasy ARPG isometric hack and slash, but more of a RPG Wooter shooter, Borderlands and Destiny style. I'm just concerned how the endgame will be. They haven't revealed much. They've only showed footage from the beginning of the game. And they've shown us that there's gonna be different difficulties, like 14, 15, 16 stages of difficulties, which I guess is fine. They're calling it tiers. From tier 1 being easy, a story mode, I mean tier 1 being story mode, then normal, hard, etc. And from tier 4 onwards becoming, or tier 5 onwards becoming the harder difficulties. So kind of like torment levels, kind of like chaos levels, kind of like the mayhem levels. So it's nothing new. I'm kind of bored of those systems in games, like the Diablo torment levels and the Borderlands mayhem levels and the Chaos Bane chaos levels. I think it's a very boring design, but hopefully they've made it at least fun in one way or another. I mean, 16 or 15 or 14 different tiers seems like an overkill to just bloat the game with difficulty options. I like games that keep it simple. 4, 5, no more difficulty choices, maybe 6, but not 15, 14, 16. And this seems a bit like kind of pushing it to the limit of how many difficulty modes people can tolerate. See, Torchlight 3 gets it in regards to the difficulties, in, let's say, almost completely. I mean, I still don't like certain things about the difficulty things, how I don't get more XP directly when I play on a harder difficulty, and how the monsters don't become smarter, and how there aren't any special affixes of the monsters, of the champions, that you only get when playing the harder difficulty and that you don't get when playing the lower difficulties. How the monsters don't try to behave better, like flank you and stuff like that when you're on harder difficulties. But in general, Torchlight 3 kind of gets it, because it doesn't overdo it with the difficulty options. We've got what? Practice, normal, hard, then what was it? Painful and ridiculous. 5. Pretty solid number. I mean, 6 probably would be okay as well. But yeah, anything after 6 is a bit too much in my opinion. Because in the end, people end up doing the hardest difficulty they can, if it's worth it. Unless it's games like Chaos Bane, where Chaos Hate is good enough of a challenge, and much better in terms of wood versus difficulty. Okay, another boss fight. What's the time? It's 11:58, so I can probably do 1 or 2 more maps. Today my stream is short, but again I was kind of busy. And tomorrow hopefully I've got enough spectacles to make this Bane video. How many contract levels are there here? 179. So that's, let's say, roughly 18 spectacles. I should have enough, because I'm pretty sure I've got some spectacles in my Bane heroes that have not been used. At least on the sharpshooter I'm sure I've got some. On the Realm Master probably not. Because the Realm Master I had to spec from Slammer to Bane Crane a couple of weeks ago. And by the way, Digu, how's XCOM 2? How is XCOM 2 for you? XCOM was the new name of the UFO franchise, right? I've never been good at the UFO. In fact, I sucked and I could never complete one of those games. I would always quit in the beginning because I would end up getting my ass kicked. But I've got a friend that used to be a huge fan of the UFO franchise and then the XCOM. One of my real life friends, and I'm pretty sure he was playing it back in the day, XCOM 2.
Couldn't get enough of old Fazir, eh?
You grew up with the UFO games. Yeah, they were fun. I mean, even though I couldn't play them well and I always got my ass kicked before I could even complete the stories, I still enjoyed trying. I still enjoyed seeing what I can do in that game. You prefer XCOM to XCOM 2, although XCOM 2 has a lot of missions where you have to rush. Okay, so it's a bit, yeah, I don't like missions where it's stressful, where I have a time limit, where I have to rush. I like chilling. I like to chill and just play with my own pace and relax a bit. But some people love those missions, that's why they keep making such missions in games. I like it when those missions are optional. Missions with time limits are optional, and maybe the time limit is an optional objective in the mission for like bonus rewards or so, but not a mandatory thing. And there's so many things to rotate to get the right rotation. But I've noticed a lot of similarities between Borderlands 3 and Outriders. For example, you have a hero that's kind of like Thwack. He has summons that can fight for you. He's like more centering around snipers and shotguns and stuff like that. Snipers and assault rifles. Then you have a hero that's kind of more defensive and has the melee synergy and has good damage with like close range things like SMGs, shotguns, and can charge enemies and has all sorts of things like shields. And then you have something that's very similar to Zane, someone that has clones, that has a dome like a trap, but obviously those are archetypes, so no matter what you do, it just fits. It fits to have such classes. I'm not saying they copy-pasted from Borderlands 3. It just makes sense the way they've done those. I'm just saying that there's similarities, and I actually like those similarities. You get mission rankings in XCOM 2. You try to get every mission as flawless. Oh, it's like those mobile games where you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stars based on how well you do the mission. I guess are there some sort of rewards and achievements by completing every single mission on the first rank, the second rank, the third rank, etc. Or maybe Steam achievements or whatever. Ah shit, just when I was waiting for Sonic Pulse to go into cooldown, intentionally didn't use fracking strike before that, and then boom, I get silenced and I can't use my Sonic Pulse.
That spell cannot be cast.
Ah shit. I've done the portal. I didn't expect to fill it up this quickly. I'm gonna do something I like doing. Go all the way to the end, get them to spawn, and then clear them while they're already fully out of their hiding holes on my way back. I think it's time to send the pet away. Let's gather all the spawns. Okay, Sword of the Lost Legion. This bind and critical damage, critical chance versus shock is kind of ruining it for me. Okay. Okay, nice. I sent the pet a lot of times for this map to the city to sell. There's this thing here I've missed.
You can't use that skill.
Okay, off to the Porto. This way. Let's see here. Okay, nice. Well, that's pretty good. I've got over 25,000 coins now, so that's 10 respectacles on top of the 20 something I've got. So I'm just gonna hope that one of my Bane heroes has enough and I wouldn't need to grind extra tomorrow. But yeah, tomorrow my stream would again be late. Hopefully not as late as today. But I wanna make that Bane relic subclass skills showcase. The same way I've made for the Flaming Destroyer, the Electrode and the Blood Drinker. And once I'm done with that, I'm not gonna make Cold Heart until maybe it gets some sort of rebalances and reworks. And that's gonna be it for tonight. Unfortunately, it was a short stream, but it's 11 minutes past midnight. Sky needs to eat, I need to eat. Sky needs to take his medicine as well. So thanks for stopping by, for watching, for tuning in on YouTube and Twitch. Keep it cool, Struck up. Until next time from me, and goodbye.